Welcome to this new video. And in this video, we're gonna go ahead and try what everybody has been talking about on the internet. And that one thing is Chat GPT. So it says optimizing language models for dialogue, which basically means that it is just a piece of AI which is made for dialogues, and as in where you can have conversational chats with this AI, and you can just talk to it, and it will reply back to you as if you're talking to another person or some very intelligent being out there, or a very intelligent person out there. It just knows everything. That's what I've seen on the internet, and that's what I've heard. And in this video, we're gonna go ahead and try ask it or him or her a few questions, whatever you're gonna call AI or so yeah. So this is it all it's gonna be. If you don't know about ChatGPT, it's basically based on the GPT-3 algorithm, which is the which is basically called as generative pre-trained transformer 3. Is an autoregressive language model that uses deep learning to produce human-like text. And basically, ChatGPT is something that is based on neural networks, and it uses neural networks to produce its responses. And it has been trained on a huge amount of data sets. And after that, all that training, it is able to produce some really mind-blowing answers and some really mind-blowing results. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. Whew, I'm scared. I don't know. Also, ChatGPT is also based on GPT-3, which is something that you've seen already being used in all of the other animations and animations that have been coming up, all the text to image converting AI images that you've seen, like the one that was recently came out where the AI predicted the last human photo on Earth, where a skeleton basically was holding a selfie. So that which was crazy as shit. And it says we are experiencing exceptionally high demand. So I think a lot of people are already trying this out, and I'm just gonna move this here. So yeah, let's go ahead and just say it hi. Phew, long time. Okay, today let me know. Hmm. So let's just go ahead and start with, since I'm a software engineer, I'm probably gonna ask it a few software engineering related questions. How can I become a front-end engineer? Let's see how good. You need to become a front-end engineer, you need to gain experience with a variety of programming languages and tools. Some common languages and tools used by front-end engineers include HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Oh my God. In addition to learning these languages tools, you should also work on developing your problem skills as well as the ability to work collaboratively with other engineers on team. So yeah, basically you need these skills. You do need these skills. So it says to begin by learning HTML, CSS, practicing building basic web applications. As you gain more experience, you can explore more advanced concepts, tools in front-end development, continue to develop your skills and knowledge. It's a good idea to stay up to date with latest developments and trends. Okay, pretty decent. So let's go ahead and uh, what is a roadmap to become a front-end developer? Let's ask him what is a roadmap. Follow by friend. Start by learning basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You can learn these through online tutorial courses. Practice building basic web pages, applications using HTML, JavaScript. Makes sense. Learn about front-end frameworks such as Angular, React, Vue.js. These tools are make it easier to build complex interactive web applications. Continue to develop your skills by working on more advanced projects and experimenting with different tools and technologies. This will help you gain deeper understanding on front-end development, expand your expertise. Consider pursuing a formal education in computer science. This should have been the first point, probably. Look for opportunities to gain professional experience such as internships, entry-level positions at corp software engineering software companies. Hmm. Or it has a lot of points to say. Consider special in particular area of front-end development, such as wow, there was a network error for some reason, and it just removed the all answer. Okay, so let's ask him something else, AI something else. Make uh, maybe I can try to maybe ask it if it can make a quick basic web page. Hmm. Make a web page with a button and text box. Can you do it? Whoa. So basically, I think it is getting a lot of requests right now. Let's do one thing. We're gonna just reload this stuff. Okay, so I've reloaded it because of some error, network errors that have been coming up. So let's ask the same question again. Make a web page with a button and a text box, please. Hmm. You can say JavaScript as example. I could create a web page with a button and a text box. Oh, it's styling also. It's definitely giving it a lot of styles. It's styling and input also. Ah, oh shit. Wow. Oh, fuck. Hmm. Oh, so it did a lot more than I asked it to do, which is even more clever. So let's see what AI just made us. I'm gonna try out what AI what does this AI made as a software engineer. Okay, we're not gonna open code, but we're gonna open. Let's see what does. Oh my god, nice. So this whole code, I've just copy pasted it from what AI has written, and it just asked me to enter some text. I'll just enter hello AI, and it says, oh, fuck. So I did not even had to write like a single line of code here, and it just wrote it, it styled it, it gave me an alert. Just mind blowing, or I don't know what. Phew, let's try something else. So let us get back to it. So let us ask it to what do we ask it? We can just ask it to make another simple web page. And I can ask it to make a countdown timer of 60 seconds. Make a web page with a countdown timer of 60 seconds. I think that's pretty simple. Okay, so it gives me the steps to do it. It gives me the CSS. There are many other ways you could do it. For the way specific needs. Can you give me the full code? Sure, here's the full code for a web page with a countdown timer. Pretty conversational. So first it gave me the steps. Now I just asked it for the full code, which it is giving me. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah. It's giving me some great steps also. So we're gonna run an HTML run. Uh, just gonna paste it here and run. Okay, it gives me a timer. It just created a basic timer, like easily, where it styled it. It caught the element by ID. It started an interval of like 160 seconds. So all data that I had to give it was a countdown timer of 60 seconds, and it just created a basic timer. Hmm. So this is pretty interesting. I don't know if I should say it as interesting or horrifying or so let's try something else. Mm, how to crack bank interviews. Companies, my training as a language mental does not include information on specific interview process or strategies for individual companies. But in general, however, it is important to prepare for interview by researching the company and position you're applying for, practicing common interview questions and answers, presenting yourself professionally. Ultimately, the best way to prepare for an interview is to focus on the qualities and characteristics that make you a strong candidate for the position and to be yourself and answer questions. So it just gave me a basic generic answer. Uh, I think we should stick to web related questions or front end related questions only. So, what else should I ask him? It, uh, not being gender specific here, but make a web page to show. So I just asked it to make a web page to just show the power of web, and it's just creating a. Oh, I have another idea. After this, I'm gonna try. Uh, for all of you who are pretty much struggling to make a personal website, maybe we can ask AI to make a personal website, and let's see how quickly and how amazingly does the AI makes it. Oh, so it's putting up pretty much a lot of detail in this. Let's just see what it has coded. And so it just says the power of web, the history of web, future of web. It's gonna, hmm, that's amazing. So let's now ask it to make a web page for my personal web portfolio website. So make a website for my personal, I should ask it make a personal website for a software engineer named Pulkit. Putang. So I gave him my name and I asked AI to just make a personal website for a software engineer whose name is Pulkit Bhatani. And to create a personal software Pulkit Bhatani, to create a personal website for a software engineer named Pulkit Bhatani, you will need to use some HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Here's an example how you could create a simple personal website for Pulkit Bhatani. So Ah, that is crazy. So, guys, I'm making a personal portfolio. You can just see. I don't even, yeah, I actually coded it. That's how I code now. Crazy. That's amazing. Let's go see what does my personal website looks like. Whoa, looks pretty nice. Pulkit Rani, software engineer. Hello, I'm Pulkit Rani, a software engineer with experience in variety of programming languages and technologies. I'm passionate about creating high quality, scalable, maintainable software solutions. In my current role, I work as a software engineer at XYZ Corporation, where I develop maintain a large scale web application. This is crazy. It just gave me a lot of content which I can actually put up on my personal website, and I can actually make some great components and just plug them in here. So let's try to ask it to make a SVG, make a SVG for HTML. Okay, so I think I need to define what kind of SVG do I need. Make a SVG uh, for BMW logo. Okay, it's still doing some stuff. To use this SVG, oh, it's explaining me how to use the particular SVG as well. Uh, okay, sounds good. So now I'm gonna ask it to make a SVG for a BMW logo. Let's see if it can make that also. Uh, and here's an example how you could create an SVG of the BMW logo. If it can create this, then I am not sure. Let's just see how is this. Just put it in the HTML inside and let's see. Ah, this doesn't look like a BMW logo for sure, but it did create something. So, what else can I ask it? I ended up on a network error. So, I think the we are experiencing exceptionally high demand. Please hang tight as we work on scaling our system. So basically, I think everybody is using ChatGPT right now. Everybody is just getting crazy about it. So I think I'm just gonna try this one last thing on web perspective. So I made a lot of forms being a web engineer. Let's just see if it can make a basic form, make a web page with a form with a web page form and form inputs and a countdown timer of 60 seconds. Make a web page with a form with inputs and a countdown timer of 16 seconds, 60 seconds. So it's basically a simple form where the user has to enter a few details under 60 seconds, or like just for the display purposes. So it's writing the styling, it's writing, it's given the input styling, it's given the form styling, the timer styling, which is color red, name, email, message, which I didn't even ask it to do. And it says you have 60 seconds to submit the form. Like, I never mentioned that it has to be like 60 seconds. It just took the context out of what I said, that of course, with it's just a countdown timer of 60 seconds, and just assume that the form has to be completed in the 60 seconds. So this is just network error, but that was just a great demonstration of what it was about to do. I really want to try this again. Due to the high demand, it's just not doing it. Form with a countdown timer, margin 200 px, border 1 px, solid timer. So the crazy part about this stuff is that last time I gave the same input, and this time it has totally changed the styling. Earlier the timer was red color and it was also applying styles to the input, but right now it's not applying any style to the input. It was name, email, and just a message. And I don't know how is it possible that it's just giving me a different answer to the same question, as if as if I'm just asking the same question to a different person and it's just a different person coding it. So again, it ended up in a network error because of the high usage, but this is just mind blowing. It was giving me a totally different answer. It so the second time I used it, it took out a totally different context out of it, and because the last time I asked the same question, the context was that the timer has to be filled in 60 seconds. So it made the timer color also as red. So this particular specific information of making the timer red, that 60 seconds is less and it has to be filled in 60 seconds, and that 60 seconds is important, and making it red is something that horrifies me. That just makes me, I don't know what our software engineer is gonna do. So yeah, let's get out of some web development and software engineering and just ask. So let's ask it something else. What is a what is a good productivity habit to be successful? One good product can help you to become setting specific achievable goals for yourself. This can help you focus on efforts, stay motivated. It's also important to prioritize your tasks and work on the most important ones first. Additionally, making a schedule and sticking to it can help you make the most of your time and get more done. Finally, taking breaks as needed and making sure to get enough sleep can help you maintain your productivity over the long term. So this is just a basic response which AI thinks. And what is a schedule? What is a great schedule to be successful? There isn't a one size fits all schedule, but it will definitely recommend me, I'm pretty sure. Include time for all different areas, your life, such as work, family, personal time. Secondly, try to schedule your most important tasks during the peak energy times. For some people, this might be early in the morning, for others, it might be later in the day. Third, make sure to include breaks in your schedule, take regular breaks. Fourth, be flexible, adapt your schedule as needed. It's okay if your schedule doesn't go exactly as planned. The important thing is to make sure the most of the time and stay productive. Ultimately, the key to creating a successful schedule is to find a balance that works for you, helps you achieve your goals. Thank you. So, so this was it for this video, and I would love if you guys can comment on this video and let me know what do you think, and what do you think where all this is going. And it is just a mind-blowing session of questions that I asked AI, and the way it just coded those small pieces. I'm pretty sure if I can give it a lot harder questions, it would definitely do it. It would definitely code them and style them very well, as I've already seen. I can just ask it to style whatever the way I want. So this has been mind blowing, and do comment what you think. Do comment what other kind of videos I can make on the same. So that's it. Uh, Hopefully, uh, as software engineers, as web developers, we will survive the AI revolution that is gonna come, and we definitely will. I think it'll be more of I think AI and the GPT algorithm will more of be used as tools for us to just use our time more productively and to use these kind of tools to just create things a lot more faster and create things a lot more better and a lot more error free. So we can focus more on the innovation side and instead of these nitty-gritty things of like styling and creating basic components. So yeah, I'm pretty hopeful, but also a little terrified because I don't know uh, what what this brings in the future. So thanks a lot for watching this video and see you again.